Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. If you're not a member of the Telegram group, do go to the Telegram group now. There's lots of good trades and information and technical analysis that's posted in there, not just by myself, by experienced traders as well. And so it's all good. We're a lot of pro traders in there and the content is really good and we're helping others. And what I do like to see is there's multiple questions in there and we've got multiple people answering them, you know, because with some groups you see that people are asking questions and they just completely get ignored, and I hate to see that. And I try and answer as many questions as I can myself, but I do see a lot of questions being answered by other members of the community, which is absolutely amazing, guys. Okay, so it's all good. Thank you for all that. Thank you for the contributions in there. And yeah, we're creating a really good community there in the Telegram, in the CoinsKid Telegram group there. So just doing a separate video for Reef today, and I probably will be covering Reef a little bit separately from now on. But we're just looking at Reef at the moment. You can see yesterday that we really was doing really well. Okay, guys, we were trading up in this channel here, and we were looking to push up and push on. But then obviously Bitcoin corrected, and you know, the Asians, no disrespect, but the Asian market woke up and they sold us off. So unfortunately, everything reacts to that. And Bitcoin's correcting, and so is everything else. The alt markets, you know, the majority of the altcoins are reacting as well. So what we're looking at here is some potential bottom targets here for a reset. You can see that we almost formed that bullish cross there, okay, on the 4 hourly time frame for Reef. Just touched it there and got rejected. That was so unfortunate, because that bullish cross there would have given us immense power, okay, and you know all about them bullish crosses in this channel, and that would have seen us push up to that previous high and potentially moving on towards our target. But you know what, these are great buying opportunities, guys. Okay, if you're buying down here and you're selling it here, great. But if you're buying up here, don't sell down here, guys. It's not financial advice, but you're taking a loss, okay, because what you do, you zoom out, okay, zoom out. Okay, so look, we went up there and that correction there. Oh no, I'm going to sell. But then you're buying back up here and then you're selling down here. Never sell at a loss, guys. Okay, we are in a bull market. This is a continuation trend. This is a bear market. Okay, guys, that's a bear market. That's what a bear market looks like, a continual downtrend where you're under the EMAs and you're struggling to get above them. And when you do get above them, you bounce below again and you're getting bearish crosses. You're hitting your head on the 20 EMA. That's a bear market, okay? And occasionally you might come up and breathe, but you are being kept under and repressed by the EMAs. And this is the same as a bull market. You are majoritarily above the EMAs and you are occasionally going under them, but you can see you're getting brought back up. So if you were to zoom out here, you can see that this particular trend line here, you know, you're just pushing up, you're testing support, so to speak. So it's all good. The structure of Reef still looks good, okay, and you may potentially see us bottom out to the 03696. But what I want to do is bring up the 200 EMA here at the moment, which I believe may have creeped up a little bit higher. We'll have a look, we'll see where that is. So yeah, you can see that the 200 EMA here, this blue line, okay, you can drop that into your charts, guys. It's just a search for EMA and then set the setting 200. There is an EMA that you can drop in there. It's got the 3 indicators in, but it's not set to 55, and I like the 55 over the 50 because I think it looks better, and the candles tend to sort of hog it a little bit better, and I can get a better idea of where the crosses are. Yeah, it just works for me better, okay. I do get a lot of questions like, why do you use a 55? Just personal preference, guys. It's just something I can see. I can sort of target things better with it, and you will see the body of the candle close on the 55 better than the 50. Okay, so that's enough jabbering on. You can see potentially what we may be looking at here, guys, is a buy zone, okay, on this dip, because you could see on the last dip, on the last correction, that's a rock solid bottom down here, okay, because you can see here we've got a lot of support there, a lot of resistance there, and then we had more support there. So this is the previous bottom here of the correction, which is a really strong bottom. So failing, if we was to correct more, okay, I'm not saying we're going down to oblivion. I'm saying we could bounce here and go up. But we do seem to have formed a bit of a retest of DMAs here. And what I say to you is, when you look for these EMAs are so important, okay? So what you'll do, you'll get a bearish cross there, and they'll start to come together and they'll squeeze. And if you get the EMA retest where it repels it and goes back, then the trend is still your friend. So we are still caught in this kind of downtrend at the moment, okay? What we needed to see there is that bullish cross. So potentially, given that, you may see us push down towards this 200 EMA, okay? So you may see us come down, and that would potentially be an amazing buy zone, guys. And that currently sits at roughly 037. Okay, so that may be a really good buy zone. Okay, failing that, if we was to fall through, then I would expect this area here to just be a massive area of liquidity where it just gets bought up. Okay, because Reef is performing really well. Okay, when it corrects, it's bouncing really well, and it is the long trajectory of Reef looks really healthy. If we look on the daily time frame here, you can see that we're just moving up like this. Okay, so can you see that, guys? So from this bottom here, we're going up, and on the daily time frame, we are just making high lows. Okay, and that's even a higher high, this high here. So progressively, we are moving up really nice. And as you can see on the daily as well, we take a look at the daily. We have just fallen through the 20 EMA, okay, and we've not back tested the 55 for a very long time. So you could say to yourself, if we was to lose this area of support here, which is rock solid support in my opinion, because you can see up here that's a little bit resistance, and there it was really strong support. Okay, then we went down to this low here, formed this bottom, come back up, okay, and we acted as really strong support again. And you can see each time we do move up and correct, this 20 EMA is actually moving up as well, and that is acting as really strong support. So potentially we are looking at just hogging this 20 EMA. Okay, if it was to break down to the 55, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Okay, you would see a bounce there. That would be a really strong area as well. But theoretically, I am targeting, if we was to drop any lower, I would definitely be looking at a 200 EMA on the 4-hourly time frame as a high level of support. Okay, just there, that 200 EMA on the daily time frame is a high level of support there. Okay, and then failing that, you would look at this level here, this bottom of the previous correction there. But I don't think we'll get there, guys. You know, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't, you know, want to give you any financial advice. I just say what I see. Okay, potentially if we was to keep falling, cascading, I would definitely target this 200 EMA as a potential buy zone and a bottom and a reversal before we start and shoot back up, because we are on the cusp of an alt season as well, guys. I don't know if you see my video from earlier on Bitcoin. Basically Bitcoin is falling out of that symmetrical triangle there, and it looks very bearish for Bitcoin at the moment. Okay, so you can see potentially we are on the cusp of a mini alt season. Obviously that, you know, alts are going to run with that. We're looking at a bottom potential here, reversal, and a push up and a push on. But what we do need to see is see ourselves get back through these EMAs. Okay, so we do need to see that reversal, get back through these EMAs, back test them as we did here. Okay, start to form that bullish cross, but actually form the bullish cross, and then you could see Reef moving on and making new all-time highs, guys, over the next couple of months. So yeah, hold tight, guys. I'm still super bullish on Reef, guys, and you know, I'm committed to covering it in the channel, because I know that a lot of you come to this channel because of Reef, and I don't want to skank it off and leave you scratching your heads like, why is he not covering it? I do want to continue to cover Reef. I do believe in it. At the end of the day, it's what, 450 million market cap, and it's a serious project and a serious ecosystem that's evolving. Okay, so we are, in my opinion, we're at the bottom here. You know, Reef could potentially make people a lot of money, but you've got to realize, guys, don't get scared and don't sell the bottoms. Okay, don't sell the bottoms, sell the tops if anything. This is why I'm constantly updating in the channel about, you know, potential top, sell or go short. Not financial advice. I don't want to be a financial advisor. But if you start selling these bottoms, you'll kick yourself. Okay? You will kick yourself. Because overall, Reef is really bullish. Okay? If we switch to the monthly, guys. So as I have covered before, guys, you can see how bullish Reef is. It's painted 1, 2, 3, 4 monthly green candles. Okay? This was red a few weeks ago, but now it's turned bullish again. So you can see how bullish Reef is. You know, there's nothing saying that we just won't keep creeping up, creating these monthly green candles. We are obviously going to see a correction at some point, guys, and it will be a bit of a correction. But at the moment, we are caught in a bull run on Reef, okay? So always zoom out, always zoom out. So that's Reef, okay? I'll try and keep you updated in a daily update video on Reef and the potential of where it can go. But what I am potentially targeting here, guys, is a potential retest of this 200 EMA if we was to cascade and fall down any lower, which is not off the cards. Okay, and then what you need to see is the bounce here and then push on through these EMAs on the 4-hourly time frame, get through them, back test them as we did here. You see this bottom, what happens? You hit the bottom, you start to creep back up. Okay, you get through the MAs. Everyone's buying here because they're getting really exuberant. We're going to the moon. Okay, and you know, don't buy here, don't buy on these. I'll always say to you, please buy down here at the bottom. You know, buy at the bottom, buy under the EMAs if you can. Okay, because they always go back above the EMAs. But what you want to do, I know you're looking at the charts thinking FOMO. I'm going to buy in. Always buy the retest of EMAs as well if you can. Okay, when you see something going up, it will always come back to those EMAs. Always. Okay, that's why I dropped the EMAs. The most important thing you can have in your chart, in my opinion. Okay, so for example, you would have been seeing up here FOMO buying up there, but you could see how far away and extended you are from the EMAs. So you would have been buying there, buy the retest of the EMA, okay, and then you know that when it goes back up, you're forming a new higher than that, and that is potentially a top. So you'd be selling there. This is if you're into swing trading, okay. So that's it for Reef. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Do smash the like button, and also get yourself in a Telegram group where, you know, there's lots of talk and technical analysis and different projects that we're covering in there. Okay, thank you very much. Catch you soon. Bye bye.